What's up, humanity? So, I have something for you guys today because I haven't been uploading content very much, and I feel like I owe it to you guys. I owe what I've been doing in the background, and I hate to do this, and I haven't done this the whole time I've been creating, but I'm gonna be asking for support. I can't I can't go any farther where I'm at. I've lost my job. I've lost the other job due to circumstances that need a lawyer and need legal action. So, as far as everything else, I want to focus on the positives, and that's why I'm doing this. I don't want to use this money to go get a lawyer. I don't want to use this money to go sue anybody. What I want to use this money for is to get this brand up and going where it's supposed to be, so all of you can enjoy a lot of the perks and a lot of the stuff that's going to happen. So, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to show you guys something that no one's seen. It has been being created this whole time, and I haven't showed anybody. There's maybe one person that has seen a little bit of it, and I am actually in that house, and it hasn't been shared with nobody. So, um, I hope you guys enjoy what you're gonna see. There's gonna be a GoFundMe link, and I hate to ask, but I have to at this point. I'm not the type of person to ask for help, and I really want to get this thing up and going. Some of the stuff that I am going to show you is not finalized. It's been being built. I am also looking for people, like looking for team members, people that can actually analytically think, but also think in a manner of community, humanity, and such. I don't want unlike minded people. I mean, I'm totally fine with open minded, but closed minded, negative, pessimistic is a no. This brand is way bigger than that. It's way bigger than me at this point, and there's no room for negative. It, sh- it can just go wherever else it wants to go. There's no real room for it. Um, on another note, there's a lot of things in the world being said. If you're gonna listen to them, don't include my name and don't include me unless you've personally talked to me, because I don't know you if you don't know me. If you do know me from my YouTube, you know me from my YouTube. If you know me from my Facebook page, you know me from my Facebook page. If you know me from my Instagram page, you know me from my Instagram page. That is totally different than actually knowing me in human. So, I want to reiterate that just as a fact that there are people trying to destroy what I'm creating. There are people trying to infiltrate what I'm creating. I don't think they should be able to, and that's what I'm looking for, the people. So everything that I'm going to show you is hand created. There's not a single thing on here that is not created by me. The website, it has help. It has been created by a company. You will probably get to see that company. I'm only affiliated as far as purchasing the content. And I can't exactly do anything right now because I don't have the money to keep going. I've been putting my own paycheck money into this to get it where it is. And I lost my job due to, they're saying I lost my job due to job abandonment. That's not totally true. I didn't abandon my job and I can prove it. However, like I said, I'm not here to legally condemn someone at the moment. I am here to show you guys where I want to go in life and what I want to do versus all the other bibble babble BS in the world. So here it is. I'm going to explain stuff as I scroll. You guys are going to be able to see my screen. I'm going to have to blur out some of it because you can't know some of the information. You will get to see a lot of it. Um, I'm still going to debate on whether I should show you guys the main comic picture. I don't know if I want it to be an exclusive, and it might just be an exclusive. It's something I spend a lot of time on, and I think it should be really important to people who are actually invested in art and creation. So I'm going to take you guys on this little journey real quick. I'm going to start off with the actual website.
On the actual website, www.impactlife101.com, you can search the whole page. You can literally go down the entire page. You can click on the merchandise. You can read everything, but the one thing it won't let you do is purchase anything. And that is because when you go to purchase, it says add to cart. It lets you add to cart. But when you view your cart, you actually cannot check out. It pops up, we can't accept online orders right now. Please contact us. So what's happening here is you have to pay to have the checkout button. And I don't have the money to pay to have the checkout button. I could have sworn I clicked it in the very beginning, but what's happening now is since I've lost my job, all of it is actually going down the hill, and basically all this is going to be wasted time. And it's all due to somebody affecting my life, which, if I actually take into retrospect, I could legally sue the living daylight out of them. However, I'm not looking to do evil things. I am looking to try to figure out a different way around it.
So people, watch out for copycats, and if you know any copycats, leave it in the link in the description, please, because I don't I don't want to have to keep doing this. I want to just flush out the copycat. Just get them out of the whole ballpark range. So, anyways, back to this Impact Life. You can't check out because of the checkout button has to be paid for. Well, it turns out now the checkout button has to be paid. I am going to show you something that has only been mentioned in stuff, and this is actually really important because I have not displayed this to anybody. I am going to blur some of it out. There is going to be stuff that you cannot see, and there's a reason for it. I need this to be you guys not seeing the whole thing, but you guys seeing what is potentially going to be something a lot bigger than what I'm talking about right at this second. This thing is like huge, and it's not just for me, it's for the community, and it's for people that are creators, artists, and viewers. So I am going to show you, and this is where I am going to actually have to blur some things out, but I'm not going to blur out everything, just some of it. This is Impactful Graphics.
And what this is about, it is about art, but it is for you guys. There's a form. Some of this content will not be viewable unless you are actually part of
the creators program. You won't be able to access the stuff where all the artists are collaborating unless you're actually joining the team. And there's a huge reason for that. One of the main reasons is your opinion matters. And when you open something free to a public being, which there is going to be forms for public being, which means it's going to be for everyone, that is a public space. As where this paid spot, it's much more for actual direct communication between artists, which is going to be something pretty big as this thing goes on. Like I said, I can't tell you everything that I'm trying to plan or everything that I'm trying to do, but as far as what I've created so far, there is more than a plan intact, and I'm going to keep showing you.
So you can see these actually I can click on them. I'm not going to. There's a huge reason for that. I don't want to show you too much too fast. But I can't really do any of this because at the moment I have no money to actually do any of this. So you will actually be able to create an actual member, and you'll actually be able to create a plan, a subscription. The actual website itself here in Impact Life, there's actually a button for Impactful Graphics. I cannot link that button to the other page
until I pay for it. It will all be one big part of Impact Life with Impactful Graphics. And there's a reason. Impactful Graphics is going to have competition, is going to have winners, and there's not going to be a second and third place. I'm not trying to be rude. I am not trying to be selective. The people will choose.
And that's probably something I should have showed you. Where people have the creation and the community has a choice.
It's a lot bigger than me. It's a lot bigger than it looks. If you are looking for communication as far as wanting to be a part, I will leave a link in the description. I'm going to have to create a spot in there to where you have to have qualifications. And you have to understand there's no upfront pay based on the fact that there is no money right now. I think it's time to bring people on board, and I think it's time to get people invested, and not invested in as far as abundance of money. I'm talking as an advancement in mindful artistic clarity. This is it's not like an online museum. It's not going to be like an online gallery. What it is going to be, there is going to be a spot where in the gallery you can purchase other people's art. I'm going to make it only available to people that are artists, meaning if you're paying for the lowest subscription, you cannot sell your art on this page. If you are paying for the actual subscription and you actually upload a copyrighted item, you will not ever be able to post something again. Never. It's going to ask your name when you create an account. If you lie on that account, every single one is going to be actually verified. There's a reason for it. this is actual like big, and copyright, none of it is going to be allowed at all. So I'm going to leave it there with you guys. I'm going to blur out the whole top of the page because I can't show you certain parts of the actual video just due to it being a part of someone else that I may or may not be affiliated with as a creator. And I have to purposely do that due to that. Another thing I wanted to show you real quick.
I actually wanted to show you, actually, if you type in on Google, type in Google and you type in Impact Life 101.com, it takes you directly to the home page. However, if you were to search that
In your Google bar on your phone, it's going to show up the Facebook link. The second click down will actually be the Facebook link, and that if you're going to see a banner, it's going to say Impact Life. There will be a heart, a realistic human heart, and there will be 2 roses on the side panels. That is actually the brand's Facebook page. Follow, subscribe if you want to. I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to be like trying to sell you a whole gigantic thing, but that is going to be the easiest way to get to Impactful Graphics. Everything that's going to actually be through Impact Life will have a link for that on that page. It's going to have its own separate handle, meaning if you want to be more on this side of the brand of Impactful Graphics and then Impact Life, there's going to be Impact Life is the main part to it. That is just its adversary, meaning this is for community. I really can't stress it enough that I actually wanted to create somewhere for community. Actually creating is a place for people to come together in communion of art. Can you make money off of it? Absolutely. Are these drawings and some of these paintings or whatever people upload that are artists going to be pretty up there in price? Very possibly. I am going to hold no accountability for how much they ask for their art. That is what an artist does. They ask for the price for their piece that they created. However, the things that are actually uploaded into competition, you're paying for other people to vote. And let me stress how important that is to be exactly without copyright. Meaning if you pay all this money and you enter your drawing into this competition and you go and copyright something, it's not going to matter how much money you paid. You're just going to get banned from the whole thing for a lifetime. I don't want cheaters. I want artists, creators, and viewers. So to all of you, I'm going to start a GoFundMe. I want to get this thing where it needs to be. And I want to get a team. I want to get people that are on that same level of positivity, that same level of creation, that same level of build this thing. I am going to be the permanent owner of this brand. It is mine. I created it with my own head, with my own idea. And I'm going to make a video on how I created it. Unfortunately, that is not going to be right now. However, I'm going to leave it right where I'm at. There's going to be a link for a GoFundMe. I'm going to start it. I'm not going to run it for a long period of time. It's either going to be something or it's going to be nothing. And if it's nothing, I'm going to be really disappointed because this thing could actually, it has a lot of potential to bring a lot of people doing art into the world. There is not going to be, as far as like I'm concerned, an age restriction on competition. However, if you are competing, you have to have an adult signature. Meaning in states where the legal ages differ, it's going to go based on your legal age in your state. However, if you are, say, 9 years old and you're wanting to upload a drawing, it's going to have to carry your parents' name and signature. There's a huge reason. I will explain all of it later. I hope all of you are having an awesome day, and I hope you enjoy the content, and I hope it can get going because I'm really excited. But it's not like I'm setting it on the back burner. It's actually right there in front of everybody, and I just don't have the money to do anything with it. So I love you guys. I know it's Easter. I have been doing this. I focus on holidays, but I can't focus on holidays when I have nothing. So I'm working really hard. Anyways, I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I hope your Easter is amazing. I hope you're spending it with your family and your friends. I hope you're focused on exactly what it is, and being together with people. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. I hope you guys enjoy it. Much love and stay kind.